We have a little bit of snowfall now. Probably most of it's lake effect, but I just took the broom again and swept away from the side of the house to the garage. So, anyways, Gary, okay, thanks for picking it up, and we'll say 7-3 for now. I guess we're supposed to get a storm, maybe. It could blow by, who knows for sure. You never know with Hamilton. So, anyways, I'll say 7-3 again. VE3LBI will be clear.
Okay, you take care. Thanks, Larry, for checking in. VE3HWD there. Thank you for waiting there. How are you doing?
Oh, doing great. Nice and quiet day. Nothing happening.
Okay, roger there. Yeah, well, just keep yourself nice and warm today. It's just...
Yeah, around the fire.
Okay, well, you have a great evening. Thank you for checking in. I'll be giving the numbers after NCA there. VE3NCA, V3TTO.
VA3TTO, VA3NCA. Just picking it up. Actually, I didn't realize we weren't into the regular check-ins, so I was wondering where the numbers were, but glad to hear they're coming up. So I think this is really short. Good evening, everybody. And yeah, it's a cold enough day that I decided not to leave the house at all. So just poked that out and decided I had enough stuff to do inside today. Anyways, send it back to you, Gary. Thanks for picking up. VA3NCA.
Okay, V3NCA, V3TTO. Thank you for being there. Okay, these are the numbers for Saturday, January the 15th. This is net number 663. And in Ontario today, we had 10,732 cases and 42 deaths. It gives us a grand total of 937,636 cases since day one, 827,756 cases resolved, 10,565 deaths. Hospitalization, we have 3,957 people in hospital. ICU beds, we have 558, and that's gone up about 25 since yesterday. And ventilators, we had 319. Hamilton had 419 cases today. Halton had 627. Niagara had 400. Brandon had 114. Haldimand 70. Toronto had 2,045 cases today. London had 307. Windsor had 373. Waterloo 508. Okay, let's look at the Toronto area. Toronto had 2,045. Peel had 1,533. York had 868. And Durham 986. Well, I think one of the things we do have to look at again with the ICU beds as an indication there, and we see that those beds are filling up a bit there. We only have 1,000 beds in Ontario, so we see that that's over half there. So let's all try to prevent us from getting this virus. Make sure you wear your mask, keep the distance, wash your hands, and also get the vaccine. The vaccine and the booster will help you with this situation. So anyway, that's where we stand today, and let's hope everybody we can get through this and see the plateau start going downhill. So anyway, are there any other stations out there that like to check into the COVID areas lockdown net? Please come down.
VA3IMW.
VA3IMW, VA3TTO. Mac, good evening, and how is things with you?
Good evening, Gary. It's a beautiful day to be indoors. Sit by the fireplace, watch a little TV. Some fresh pizza just delivered. So, yeah, the nice thing is not going outside today. Obviously, it's cold enough that we're still experiencing the extremely good propagation. So, Wade, you were an S9 coming up the hill, so doing a super job coming in from Dundas. And I think that's all for the time being. I'll just listen along and see if and when Imnan checks in. We'll see how the signals are running from north to south. Back to you.
Gary. Thanks for picking up the net for our bed. And I trust he's having a safe and enjoyable day out on the slopes.
He's on his way back. He's heading down Highway 6. If you go to the IRL, the APRS signal that he puts out there, you'll find that he just went to Tim Hortons and he should be on his way down Highway 6 there.
Well, maybe there's a chance that he'll do a long distance check-in. You just never know. Might find a high spot up there and be able to hit the repeater. Anyways, I'll be here for the duration. 73.
I think if he goes up by Mount Forest there, he may be able to get in there. That's a high point.
Shit, where is he? Holy crap.
Are there any other stations like to check into the COVID areas lockdown map? Please come down.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, VE3 Detail. Chuck, thank you very much for providing the internet connection. And we appreciate it there. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, hello, everybody. Gary and everyone else listening. Chuck here in East End of Hamilton. Doing okay. Like everyone else, we're hibernating, not going anywhere. And then, of course, there's going to be that storm coming in tomorrow night. So, yeah, a lot of indoor activities like everyone else. And yeah, we started the YouTube stream for the net here from my location at 7, but I was having some audio issues, so I shut it down and restarted it again. So it's pretty easy to find. Just put my call sign in the YouTube search box, VA3CJZ, and look for COVID-19 lockdown net day number 663. So hopefully people can listen to themselves back and check their signals out, and we'll be here for the duration there, Gary.
Okay, thank you very much, Chucky, for being there, and thank you for supporting us on the internet there. And it may be definitely a snow day for the first day back to school for the kids, eh?
You know, I was thinking of that at the news hour, saying, you know what, first day of school and it's going to be canceled. You watch.
Well, that one extra day may make the big difference too. So hopefully they can do it safely.
Yeah, who knows? If they've got buses, and that's another thing. They won't run those things with just a few centimeters of snow on the ground. Those things are like, nope, not moving today. Not like back when we were kids. Those trucks can move through snow. I mean, those school buses. You put good tires on them, and away you go. But hey, that's that's how we are today. Minor bit of weather, and everything gets shut down. So that'll give the schools a bit more time to get ready, I think, because I'm sure they're not.
Yeah, Roger there. Well, I remember, taking the kids to school there and stuff like that in the snowstorm, and the kids had to go to school. And when I was a kid, we had to get into the school, and the high school there wasn't shut down either, unless it was really bad. But anyway, it is what it is today, and maybe somewhere down the line it does save lives.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's main focus, or it should be, anyways. But anyway, one last thing, Gary. Speaking of school, and I remember when I was a kid, between the ages of 9 and 12 years old, we moved to Gatineau, Quebec, and my school was directly across the street. So there was no such thing as snow days. Both my parents worked, so they said, "You're going to school. If there's a teacher in there, you're going in." So yeah, but still, there wasn't much to be done. But I didn't like those 3 years during the winter. Anyhow, Gary, that's it for me. We'll send it back to you. Hopefully there's a bunch more check-ins. And I see Wade has checked in on YouTube live stream. Thank you, Wade, VA3NCA. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, sending it back to net control.
Thank you very much for being there, and thank you for supporting us. Are there any other stations like to check into the COVID areas lockdown net? Please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Alpha Juliet Foxtrot.
V3 Alpha Juliet Foxtrot, V3 Detail. Good day. How's everything in North York?
Everything here is good. About the cold weather. I think it goes up to -15 or so better than -20 was earlier this morning. Yeah, good copy on repeater S9. I got you on direct S3, no problem. Back to you, Gary. V3 TTO, V3 HF.
V3 AGF, V3 Detail. Thanks for being there, and you take care and try to keep warm there. I'll tell you, that cold wind or whatever it was today was really bad. It was one that really got into your bones and chilled you pretty good there. So anyway, you have a good evening.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to jump in for a quick signal report for him on S4 tonight. So these frigid temperatures are working well with propagation. Back to you.
Thanks, I'm going to go with about an S4.5, not quite touching S5. And there's about full quieting, so yes, things are working very good. Turn it back to you, Mac. You can turn it back to me on V3 to
Okay, very good. Gary, thank you very much for letting me jump in there. VA3IW.
Yeah, Matt, can you just stand by because I think RPAD's going to try to get in, but if he does, maybe you and I can read it somehow.
Roger, I'll be listening.
Thank you very much. Okay, are there any other stations out there that'd like to check into the COVID areas lockdown net? Please come down.
VA3 NPT.
V3 MPT, V3 Detail. Good evening. Welcome to the net.
Hey, Gary. That's just to say, be careful tonight and tomorrow. Tuesday looks like they're predicting between 5, 6 minutes, 30. So just careful and careful with the cold weather too. And Gary, I get you with an F9 on my location. So I run down tonight and back to you. V3 MPT.
V3 MPT, V3 Detail. You take care. Thank you for being there, and you be safe there.
Thank you, guys.
73. Are there any other stations that'd like to check into the COVID areas lockdown net? Please come now. Okay, let's call for V3 VAD, V3 VAD, V3 Detail. RPAD, are you out there this evening?
No.
I guess he's not in range there. V3 GMP, V3 Detail, are you there this evening? V3 Yeah, good evening. How are you doing this evening?
Fantastic. It's nice and warm out at the fireplace.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I don't know about this afternoon here, but a little chill, eh?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I stayed in all day today. Yeah, it was -26 this morning.
Yeah, well, everybody can do an experiment. They can get a glass of water and just throw it through the air and see whether it turns to snow in those temperatures.
It's probably oil.
Yeah, roger there. Well, it should turn to snow anyway. You just do a real fan type of turning the cup there in the air and see what happens.
Interesting. I should try that someday.
Yeah. Anyway, any sign of RPAD there at all? Have you heard him?
No, I've heard nothing. He's on APRS, but he's not on radio yet.
Yeah, whereabouts is he on our APRS?
Highway 6.
Yeah, but the Highway 6 goes all the way up to Tobermory.
And I gotta bring it back up again.
Riverstown.
Whereabouts is he along the route there?
He's coming up to a place called Rivers Town, VA 3CJZ.
Okay, Riversdale. Okay, Roger, Roger. Anyway, there, Garnet, there, anything you want to mention on the net there?
Oh, just thank you for picking up the net, Gary. Appreciate it.
Okay, I haven't heard Arpad's son yet. V3TJZ, V3TJ, are you with us this evening?
Oh.
I bet he's all depressed and he's sleeping.
And lots of behind.
So maybe you can spend some time with the snow with him, and make him happy there.
Go to Bosnia Monday morning.
Well, that's a possibility. That's a possibility there. And I've seen snowstorms here in the city, especially northeasterly ones that we really get dumped on over.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. I think it's 10 to 15 centimeters or something, Sunday night.
Yeah, stop pestering now. Okay? You stay here. You leave them alone. Stay with Daddy. Okay? You stay here with me. You're my dog. You stay here. Okay? We're not going out. Come on. Want to lay down? Come on. Short one. Ten four.